Hello, beloved friends. Mengel here. I am coming to you on the first installment of the video diary Unmasked. Now, get right to the point. I have phenylketonuria. It's called PKU for short. And some of you may know about it if you're in the medical field, but if you don't, it is a metabolic disorder where I cannot break down phenylalanine and tyrosine, which is in basically everything, by my liver. I'm missing an enzyme. And I was diagnosed at birth, like a week or two, I think, after I was born. And my parents were, just like they didn't know what to do initially and stuff like that. And so the whole chronicle of my story is that I was one of the poster childs for PKU because I was one of the first generation PKU babies that were tested for this, because if PKU were to go untested, I could have been in much worse situation. Let's just say. So, the effects of PKU and being allergic to something, are not as defined as somebody who might be allergic to strawberries. They eat a strawberry, their throat starts to close up, and, you have to call 911 or whatever because, or get an EpiPen or, something like that, and it's a very obvious allergy. PKU is kind of like the thief in the night. I can go and eat whatever I want. I can eat, sit down to a steak dinner and everything if I want to, and nothing will immediately happen. But there's effects, long-term effects, when I get the phenylalanine and the tyrosine building up in my blood. So it's like a diabetic with sugar, and they either have too much blood sugar in their body, or they have a sugar crash or something like that. It's kind of a very similar balance because, everybody needs protein. And it's high protein foods like animal products, meat, fish, dairy, pastas and stuff like that have the phenylalanine and tyrosine in them that I have to monitor and limit. I eat a pretty much vegetarian diet, and there's a lot of things that I have to account for. When you have PKU, phenylketonuria, you have to account for every single thing that you put in your body. Now, if I were to just go and say, screw it, I'm not going to do this diet, I don't care, I'm fine, I'm an adult and everything, go out there and eat whatever I want, then it can cause a lot of cognitive decline. It can cause judgment issues and all sorts of things, irritability. I mean, there's a lot of things, all the way down to things that are even scarier, like seizures and and stuff like that. So it's a very it's a significant condition, and as I write this book, the book that I'm writing for New York, it will bring to you a little bit about who I am. And this whole series, Unmasked, is going to be my video diary of writing the book, of discovering new and innovative treatments for phenylketonuria, but also bringing it to the mainstream. I want people to know about my experiences over the last, 30 or so years. Just doing things like going to school or going out to a restaurant, but also I want to relate it back to, everybody else. It's like, okay, so we all have something going on, and this is going to be my story. Take care. It's been great hearing from you, beloved friends. Good night.